So I've been wanting to make this video for a while and I'm super excited. I am sitting here in one of our sound rooms with an 8-track tape machine. Was there any doubt in your mind that I would have an 8-track tape machine? And in this video, I'm going to answer the age-old question, why is an 8-track tape called an 8-track tape? Most people I've talked to have no idea, and truthfully, it's not very obvious, partly because the term track frequently refers to different things. Often the word track is used to refer to songs. For example, a CD might have 10 tracks or 10 songs. But in this case, that has nothing to do with why an 8-track tape is called an 8-track tape. And it's further confused by the fact that an 8-track tape had 4 programs. Let me show you. So this is a typical 8-track tape. And as you can see, there are 4 programs with several songs on each. And as you may recall, when you played an 8-track tape, you could push a button and it would jump from one program or set of songs to the other. And here you can see me pushing the button and switching between the 4 programs. But in this case, the term track refers to a technology that we refer to as multi-track recording. When you listen to the music from the 1940s and 50s, it sounded, well, bad. The reason was the best they could do was just take a microphone and put it in the middle of the room and have the musicians play around it, and that was pretty much it. Well, multi-track recording enabled people to record things separately. So the vocal could be on one track, the guitar could be on one track, the piano could be on a different track. Each instrument could be isolated and recorded separately. Now the way this worked was that a tape like this contained those tracks. Now you can't see it, but this tape is literally divided up into different sections, and each section is called a track. And each track could contain a different instrument. And that way, the sound engineers could manipulate each instrument separately, resulting in much better recordings. But even though an 8-track gets its name from that idea, in this case, the 8 tracks are not separate instruments. It's actually something much more simple. After the sound engineers were done recording all of the instruments on the different tracks, they would create a final mix where they would take everything and combine them into a final 2-track recording. And that is what you listen to when you listen to music. You're listening to 2 tracks. One is being sent to the left and one is being sent to the right. 2 separate audio signals, therefore 2 separate tracks. So a cassette tape like this one is actually a 4-track tape. Wait, what? Yeah, when you listen to a cassette tape, there's a left and right signal, or 2 tracks on side A, and a left and right signal, or 2 tracks on side B. If you could get all the tracks to play at once, you would hear 4 different things. The left and right tracks on side A playing forward, and the left and right tracks on side B playing backward. The reason you don't hear this is because the playhead in your cassette deck is only reading 2 tracks at a time, and the electronics are sending 1 track to the left speaker and 1 track to the right speaker. So, have you figured out the answer yet? Like I pointed out earlier, 8-track tapes had 4 programs. Each program had songs with 2 tracks, or left and right signals. 4 programs, left and right signals on each. 4 times 2 is 8. And unlike the cassette, which is 4-track, you don't turn an 8-track tape over. So all 4 programs, all 8 tracks, are playing in the same direction. And when you push the button to change programs, the head that reads the tape literally moves to a different section of the tape. It is one tape with 8 independent signals or tracks, and that is why an 8-track tape is called an 8-track tape.